This man was about to lose everything, his job, his money, and even his kids. Meet Auburn, a 42-year-old flight engineer from Tennessee, who's about to make a decision so extreme, it would shock the world. It's 1994. Auburn works for FedEx, but he's in deep trouble. He had lied about his qualifications, and the company just found out. He's certain he's about to be fired. He's also drowning in debt, and his kids live with his ex-wife. He feels like he's failed them, and himself. Then one day he comes up with a plan so wild it sounds impossible. He's going to hijack a FedEx cargo plane and crash it on purpose. In his mind, if he dies on the job, it will look like an accident, and his kids will receive a $2.5 million life insurance payout. A terrible plan, but to him, it's his only way to make things right. So, one day, he shows up for work, calm, quiet, and ready to go through with it. The plane takes off with 3 other crew members on board. Everything seems normal. No one suspects that one of their colleagues is about to turn this flight into a nightmare. Halfway through the flight, Auburn leaves the cockpit and grabs his bag. A guitar case. Inside are not instruments, but hammers and a spear gun. He walks back in and, without warning, attacks the crew. Within seconds, chaos erupts inside the plane. The pilots are wounded and confused, trying to keep control while fighting off their own crewmate thousands of feet in the air. But these pilots are veterans, calm under pressure. One of them realizes that to stop Auburn, he needs to throw him off balance. So, he does something no one expects. He rolls the entire cargo plane upside down. In that moment, the crew and Auburn are thrown from floor to ceiling, fighting midair as the plane spirals out of control. The aircraft dives toward the ground at more than 500 miles an hour, but somehow the pilots manage to pull it up just before impact. They radio for help. Express 705, we've had an attempted takeover on board. Request emergency landing. Even while injured, they keep fighting. Auburn refuses to give up. He's already accepted dying today. But the crew's teamwork and training saved them. They managed to overpower him, pin him down, and regain control of the plane. Minutes later, they land safely back in Memphis and police rush aboard to arrest Auburn. He's sentenced to life in prison. And the irony. FedEx later said it was unlikely he would have been fired in the first place. He risked it all for nothing.